Animal Crossing. It's that time. It's been a little bit. When was the last time I played? It's March 19th, 2026 at 9:33 p.m. Yippee! I was trying to remember the last time I played. I feel like it's been like, I don't know, a week at most. Last I played was Saturday, so I guess like 5 days. I got some stuff. Patasaurus torso. T-Rex. Torso. Pterodon. Something. Triceratops tail. Pterodon something. T-Rex skill. I tried to move this painting yesterday, but instead, it moved me. True story. Your art-loving mom. I asked your father very sweetly, what would you like for dinner, dear? No answer. Well, it looks like someone's getting meatloaf again. See, I feel like that's supposed to be like, oh, not meatloaf, but like, the meatloaf I grew up with was fucking good. So that doesn't sound too bad to me. Oh. Queenie is leaving. I barely knew her. I can't stand for anyone to see me cry. You must know that's the only reason why I left without saying goodbye. Even now, the tears are... Oh, I can't bear it. Farewell. Queenie, I hardly knew you. I think it's because I don't talk to Pom Pom that much. If you only annoy your villagers, they won't leave. But if you, like, talk to them once or twice, and then never again, apparently they leave. We meet again at the crossroads. Queenie just left. She's gone. I don't know who would be new and moved in now. Let's see. Matilda. I don't know who that is. That sounds like a cow name, or maybe a kangaroo name. It might also be too late. Might not even be... There's, I don't need to reflect on my character. I do have a bunch of weeds to pick, though. Alright, Matilda, who the hell are you? Is Matilda a cow? Or, okay, yeah. Cow or kangaroo, I called it before. Oh, she's a big gambler, huh? Stop shouting, I'm right here. I can hear you fine, wee baby. So what's your name, Yelly von Hollerlots? What a silly name. Kangaroo. My name is Matilda. What do you think? Don't you wish it was your name? Hope to see you around. My. Hello there. Let's get right to the point. What can I do for you? Talk to me. Do you always wear the exact same outfit? What do you do when you have to wash your clothes? Do you stay inside all day? Do you go out indecent? Well, actually, you're in luck. I'm willing to help you out. I'll do you the sublime favor of selling you my used clothes. Oh, I hope you didn't wash them first. I'll show you 5 outfits, tell you their prices, so just call out when one tickles your fancy. If you hold out till the end, you'll buy the 5th outfit, regardless of your opinion. However, yeah, imagine the first thing. This is a reference to the Australian song Waltzing Matilda, which is a popular rugby chant for Australian fans. That's fun. That makes sense. The first time you talk to somebody trying to sell them your used clothes is fucking nuts, by the way. I don't want a big star shirt. A floral knit, I'm good. A dreamy shirt. I don't know what that looks like, but I'll take a chance. I think perhaps you could have held out a wee bit longer. Oh, but who cares? Try it on. I'll see what it looks like. Maybe I'll like it. Ah. I do not. But that's okay. Fun that that's like she's like an Australian thing and she's a kangaroo. That's where they got them fellers. Haha. I know. Oh, what are you? You just got out your house. What are you mad about, Caesar? Because it's raining? Is this rolled? Oh, you're Caesar. That's rolled over there. What's up? You ought to just stay home and read a comic or something on rainy days. Thank you for the advice. Cabana table. I'll take that. I know that, what's his face? On the island wants cabana stuff. Whoop. Have myself a little bit of a mug moment. Kangaroos roam Australia like squirrels or rabbits. Yeah, they go around fucking kicking your windows in. Just because they can. Oh, the grass tile! That's a steal at that price. You're right. The most kangaroo movement I've seen is, Da Baby at the Urban Rescue Ranch. Exquisite wall. I like this wall a lot. I don't need to look at this stuff. I do need some flowers, though. I'll buy some flowers. Red tulip. I keep forgetting to make another town on another account so I can come buy stuff from this town and level up my shop. I'll get to it when I get to it, I guess. This does mean I need to draw Matilda for this thumbnail, though. Kangaroos at our tiny zoo, but I don't think the better zoo further away has any. There are actually kangaroos, kangaroo farms in America. People will go and just hunt kangaroos. Man, don't piss off, Rolled. Yeah, it's kind of cringe, if you ask me. Going to a place just to hunt a thing. I just feel like killing something today. Just for fun. Alright, buddy. Don't like hunting for sport. No. Hunting for food is fine. Hunting for sport is not very cool. Please let me talk to Bubbles. Bubbles is my friend. I was just thinking, for snails, this miserable rain must be like the best thing ever. I think maybe I am a little jealous of those snails. What's going on? Hey, that's a really nice grass model you got there. You're not getting my grass model. Sorry, Bubbles. Why don't you trade? I already have that. Nope. Didn't you hear me? I said I won't let you go until you agree. Oh, what am I saying? That's not very fair to you. I'm sorry about all that. You're good. I like Bubbles. Funny critter. And, like, a lot of these people will go out trophy hunting, and it'll be, like, animals that you shouldn't even be... Like, stuff that's endangered sometimes. And it wouldn't surprise me if they get home and show their buddies, and it's like, this thing's endangered, but I got its tusk. I got its foot. It's like, my guy. Consider death. Ball. Wiener butt. Because they don't love the thing. They don't give a shit about the thing. They couldn't care less. It's a status symbol. It's a trophy. I find it kind of funny. Like, she was just standing here. and then went inside as soon as I got into the acre. I have to wonder, it's like, oh, they booted up the game, time to go stand out in the rain until they come to my acre. And then go back in. So I made them stand out in the rain for a few seconds, just so they could be like, yeah, you saw me. It's my fault. What's going on, Bolnir? Soggy Animal Town. Yeah. Nope, I'm talking to you before you go inside. It's enough to make a girl sick. But let's get right to the point. Would you care to see this old letter I have? I can't remember who sent it, but let's take a look anyway. Who knows why, but I've been holding on to this thing for just about as long as I can remember. Let me see it. Well, I had no idea you were such a little busybody. Well, it's not really any big deal or anything, so don't get yourself too worked up. Here. The hell? Got bugs, Opal? Listen for his voice, then search both high and low. Creep with care beneath the gently swaying bow. A swift net wins the show. The singing bug boy. Bugs. I didn't send that. See, it's nothing too special. I have dozens of others just like it, so honestly, I can't get too excited, can I? If you care at all, I guess I could show you later. They might be good for a laugh. That is a... That's a weird letter to just have in your pocket like that. But also, yeah, what kind of soup? Spicy vegetable soup. That could be good. You're lucky I don't have her number. I would make you share. Oh, what a great nap. What? It's 2026? I'll rip you in half. Yeah, Gulliver, come on, man. What have you got for me? What the hell is this? Another tiger bobblehead. It's fun the first time. It's kind of cute the second time. 3 of them, I don't really need 3 of them. Oops, all tigers. Yeah. More or less. Hello? Says that OBS just disconnected. No, OBS just disconnected, that's why. I don't know why that happened. This is actually not a good place for a flower to be. Sorry, flower. No, I don't know why it disconnected there. No good. You'd have to do something pretty fucked up for you to get banned. Fossil. Another fossil. What do I... Did I do this rock already? I did not. Don't have too much room in my inventory, though. So what, 4 spaces? Yeah. Got a lot of money in my pocket, though. I gotta put some of this stuff in the spots that it goes. What are you doing? Who are you? Rio? Hello, Rio. You catch a grody cold. Just hanging. Hey, if you could have any one thing you wanted right now, what would it be? Furniture. Furniture. I see. Then I guess you get... nothing. I'm so sure. You think you can fool me? You'll have to figure out how to get it on your own. And she's saying hipster now, so I guess she's been talking to, Bubbles. Oof, what did I miss? Not a lot. I got the money rock. I dug up a couple fossils. I've mostly just been running around looking for weeds. And fossils. I've got 3 fossils now. 3 of them. I feel like there's not too much to miss in Animal Crossing for the most part. If I'm not fishing. Which I suppose it's raining, so I could be fishing. Rocco. It's not 10 yet. I should buy some paper. Why am I going this way? I'll just take the exact longest route it'll take to get to the store. Because I'm running out of time. That makes sense. Yes, what can I do for you? I'd like to sell... I think I have a Mega Gongoid already. Parchment. Just regular parchment. Yeah, they're gonna close in like 3 minutes. That's some crazy parchment. Crazy. Pepperoni. Go back in. Fuck 'em. This is my store. You close when I tell you to close. Okay, bye. Whoops. Ah, just kidding. You're coming with me. Thank you, do come again. Thanks for waiting. My goodness. That's not an automatic door. All right. Oh, I should have paid off some debt when I was there. I don't remember how much I have left, but I think it's quite a bit. Yeah, that's quite a bit. You still owe a lot. Time to put some grass on the floor. Put some music in the music thing. Pop in a tune. Oh, boy. That's some nice grass and some nice dirt. Been a little bit since I checked out what's going on Apple TV. Oh yeah. It's just as good as I remember. Might even be better. I wonder what the white thing is at the top there. I'll go do a few rounds, see if I can catch a coelacanth. Might as well. I like the instrument that they use for Matilda. Are you going to the spring sports fair? It's coming up soon. I wonder what events they'll have this year. Don't you have a program or anything? I forgot to pick one up. I guess we won't know what's there unless we go. You think maybe they planned it that way? Wee baby. They want to leave everyone in mystery. Oh, you changed your shirt. Let's talk. I just went to see if the buds were opening up yet, but it looks like it's still a few days off. You can see there's a flower on screen right now that is fully bloomed. I don't know if I can wait. Home is going to burst into life again, too. Just like the flowers. Oh, I can't wait. What did I call that design? Shapes key. Okay. Shapeski. Get out of here. Rocco. Oh, I'm yawning. I'm gonna have pasta for dinner later. Probably at like 1 a.m. or something like that. Oh, there was a... Did I sell it? Why would I sell that? There was a cabana something or other that I was gonna keep, and I was gonna keep it for the guy on the island, but I guess I sold it. I guess I could just order it, but would have been nice to not have to buy it again. Yeah, I noticed some beef left out on the counter to thaw. That's usually a sign that my friend is gonna make some pasta for everybody. I don't know what the sauce is gonna be, though. It's gonna be Alfredo or some red stuff. I much prefer the red stuff. I'm not much of an Alfredo guy. To be honest. Maybe I just haven't had a particularly good Alfredo. But I like tomato stuff a lot. It's kind of weird that the rainy music in this game is just the same all day. There's no hour songs in the rain with this one. There's a very nice feature in later games where they have different versions of the hour songs if it's raining or snowing. Quieter, usually with like marimbas or something. Just a nice little touch. Probably would have taken up a decent amount more space on a GameCube game to have that much more music. That this game is already pretty big for a GameCube game. Coelacanth? Maybe. I've already caught one, but I figured I've already done my stuff today, so I'd go give the beach a few little patrols and see if maybe a coelacanth will show up. I caught 2 in a row a while back, like last week, or I think it was last week, maybe a couple weeks ago. It was like I caught one, and then I ran, and I scared one smaller fish, and then the next fish I saw was a coelacanth, and I caught that, so I almost saw 2 in a row, and did catch 2 in a row. It was kind of crazy. I'll see if I can find the moment in the VOD. I don't remember what day that would have been, though. So I'll have to look it up, I suppose. How are you today, Nate? good. Was gonna stream but got tired, now it's too late. That's pretty fair. I've had that happen a bunch of times. I'm okay. Not too bad. I volunteered today for 3 or so hours. Usually the store closes at 6, but the owner had a lot of stuff to do, so he stayed until 8, and I figured, well, I'll stay as well. I showed up a little late today, so it'll be good to have some extra time to do more stuff. There was a guy in 2 days ago who dropped off, like, over 100 CDs. They're all, like, rap and hip-hop stuff. And then today, or no, yesterday, he brought another box about the same size. So, I've just been going through rap hop. I've went through and looked at the quality of them, saw if they had the discs in them, or if the discs were cracked or anything like that, and almost all of them were fine. I think there was like 2 or 3 that were no good. But out of 100, that's not bad at all. Sometimes you'll find it so you get a collection and the person obviously is just trying to ditch them without even knowing what they are. And you'll get stuff that's like a third of them don't have discs, or they're in just garbage condition. And today, I was pricing some of the first box. There was one, like a CD, that ended up coming to $102, which is crazy for a CD. The most expensive CD that had been in there before was, I think, $75, which is also crazy, like for a CD, a used CD. But I guess that's just how it goes with collection stuff. And that's based off of the median price on Discogs. So that's not even the highest that it can go for. Just depends on what people are selling for. Discogs is a website where you go there and pretty much any album you're going to want to find. Mostly if it has like physical media attached to it, but not always. You'll be able to find it, and you might even be able to buy it off of there. It counts as a digital marketplace where you can buy stuff. And you'll be able to see pretty much every release that there's ever been of that album, every version of that album. It's very, very handy for looking up albums and how much they cost and if you can buy them. I've bought some stuff off of there before. So if you've ever got an album you'd like to buy or sell, or if you ever stumble upon someone's old record collection and you're wondering, oh, how much could I sell some of this stuff for? That would be a good place to check and see. Because you can sell some albums for a lot of money. At the bottom of the main page, like the front page of the site, the Twilight Princess original or official soundtrack CD that came with Nintendo Power promotion. Do you have it on you? Like, can you go look at it and see the exact title? Let me check. I'll look it up right now. I want this album. Right here. This is a very fun album. Oh, that's selling for a lot. What the fuck? How much is this going for? Actually, I can just shop. Oh, that's a lot of money. That's, ooh, gross. Ooh, gross. Ooh, very, very gross. I hope they put that album out again. For less money. Twilight Princess. Prickness. Zelda. Nintendo Power. I wonder if it's this. It looks like it does not go for that much. Assuming it is this one, but this is also the only one I can find for that. Yeah, it's like selling for... well, $57, including shipping, with tax, and that's Canadian. But has sold for like, at most, 34. Oh well, that's still something. The thing that I saw today that was worth a lot. What was it? Fucking my... I don't fucking remember. Chop crane. No, I don't know. Doesn't matter. You can find stuff on there for large sums of money or small sums of money. Right now, there's, he's selling, or trying to sell, there's some guy that brings in, like, video games and, anime-type shit, soundtracks, and, like, wants to sell on commission or whatever it is, where he brings them in, and then he buys them right away, and then we'll sell them for whatever. And there's a two-part Mario Kart, the new game soundtrack, for 2 vinyls, and it is going for $850 on Discogs median. $850. That's nutty. For a new soundtrack for a game. There's an 7, I think, vinyl Tears of the Kingdom box set going for $500. But that's 7 vinyls and also some extra stuff. Like, it's a collector's edition. So that makes a little more sense. But 800 something for 2 Mario Kart soundtrack discs, vinyl, is nutty. Why would someone pay that much for it? Collectors. Collectors, if they have the money, they will buy shit. I've paid quite a bit for an album, but not that much. Or, like, I've paid money for models, like Gunpla, but not that much. Where are all these goddamn big fishies? Most I've paid for an album. I don't even remember. The album was 180, but I got it for less than that. And then I sold it later because I was lied to. I didn't know much about buying albums at the time, and I asked, hey, is this an original? And I was told, yep. And it was not. So I found out that really quick. I'm wondering if maybe he just misheard me or something, or... I don't know, but like... Is that an original only really means one thing. So, I don't know. He also prices things very high there at times. I've gone in there a bunch of times. That's not the place that I have been volunteering at. The prices there are quite fair. Where are all the coelacanths? They're just not coming out. I suppose it did take a while for me to find one last time. And then I found 2. That might have been one, but I scared something away there. Who knows? But yeah, when buying stuff like that, it's definitely good to do a little research. Know what you're getting into before you drop a bunch of money. Well, I feel like that's going to be the same with anything expensive, though. But there are a lot of ways to not know what you're looking for with records and stuff like that. Especially starting out. Alright, this is going to be my last patrol. I'll do one this way and then one the other way. And then I'm done with this. This is bullshit. There's no goddamn fish. One time I went to a scammy start your own business, get rich quick seminar. Oh, is that one right there? I think it is. And some old lady was there, and all she wanted to do was sell her son's Lego collection, and she thought she needed to start a whole business to do it. And I was just thinking, lady, just Google Bricklink. Online marketplaces are pretty nice. I didn't know about Bricklink, but I suppose it doesn't surprise me that there's something like that for Lego. And coelacanth. Alright, that's a good enough place to end it. Actually, I have to check what's in here. Nothing. Okay, well, thank you, Booker, for that. Thank you for stopping by. Not a bad place to end it. It's pretty nice to have just a website where you go and look up a thing that you want, and then you can just go get it. Assuming it's not a stupid, ridiculous price. Bricklink became so popular that LEGO bought it, and now it's an official thing. That's kind of cool. Hopefully they're not screwing with the prices, but if they're not, then that is very cool. You ever buy stuff off of there? Finally, I'm all done. I think the prices are still set by the sellers. I have made Bricklink purchases before. Mostly just to buy old 90s Lego for my childhood. I see. That makes sense. There were a lot of good sets back then. What villager was that at the bottom? I didn't have too many Lego sets. I had some. I feel like most of the Lego I had was just like when you buy just a mixed bunch of bricks, like just kind of a set of bricks, you know? I know I had a Pirates of the Caribbean one. And I had Star Wars, some kind of thing. I know I had a plane. I don't think I ever finished the plane, though. I had some kind of... I think it might have been Mega Bloks. Dragons of Fire and Ice, or whatever the fuck that was called. I had something like that. Also Bionicle, obviously. Lots of Bionicles. But that only kind of counts. Yeah, you gotta have bricks. I had a lot of connects. I liked connects quite a bit. I remember I had like a Phoenix thing. Also like a roller coaster set. That was a neat one. Had that set up. Or no, it wasn't. I didn't have a roller coaster. My grandma had a roller coaster. I had, well, not my grandma had it, but like it was at my grandma's, and I think my cousin built it. I had one of those pirate ship wheel, or not wheels, like one of the pirate ship rides where it swings around. That's the one that I had. I remember I used to use the rubber wheel thing that was at the bottom of it that would make the pirate ship swing around, and I used it to like make weird black smudges on things because the rubber would burn into it because it spun pretty fast, which I just thought was kind of funny. Didn't smell good when it burned stuff like that. Burnt rubber is not a good smell, as it would turn out. I remember making, don't like the smell of burning rubber because it reminds me of that time I was in driver's ed. A lot of burning rubber there. People not knowing how to drive. I used to make guns out of Connects with friends and then go around the house and shoot at each other. There's a reason I still don't have a license. It was you, I see. What were you doing burning rubber? It's a long story, I see. Hopefully not, like, dangerous, just a bit messy. It was dangerous. You're lucky to be alive, goddamn. Well, I'm glad you didn't die. That's a good thing. Perhaps don't drive. Let's just say, don't put a kid into the driver's seat and make them drive onto the real busy road before letting them practice in an enclosed parking lot or something first. I see. I feel like with stuff like that, you usually do practice kind of on your own if you know someone with a car in like an enclosed lot. Yeah, that... I have not tried to drive. It seems extremely stressful to me. Very anxiety-inducing. Driving school just expected the students to already know how to drive. Well, it's hard to drive if you're a student for driving and don't have the stuff to drive. The only time I've driven was at my uncle's house, and he had two driveways, and he needed to drive the car from one driveway to the other, so I just drove it out from one side of the house to the other. They made us watch gruesome videos of accidents with the message, "Don't drink and drive!" And then suddenly it's on the road. That's fucked up. Like, it is good to show people the reality of how bad it can be, but I feel like if you do that and then put someone on the road, that might be a little more stress-inducing than it needs to be. Although, some people still don't know not to drink and drive, so... who knows, I guess. It is unfortunate that there aren't more walkable towns, or towns with good bus systems. Lots of towns with bus systems, but they suck. Oh, that was weird. All right, I'm gonna call it out there. It's about enough Animal Crossing. And I got some other stuff I want to do. Thanks for hanging out and watching me catch a fish. I'm gonna skedaddle. Oh, is Joey streaming right now? How do you raid again? /raid Joey Zed. Did that do it? There we go. Now you can go to his stream and leave immediately because he'll be whispering. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, he's always gonna be whispering. Anyway, I'm heading out.